Hi, this is Abigail Sawyer.
And I'm Hannah Callahan from Behind the Camera.
And this is Crash Course Film Studies. Today we're going to be talking about technique. While intention is important in film, we gotta be familiar with how we film before we film. But more on that in just a second. A little bit more. That's perfect, thank you. We're going to talk about the close-up shot. So the close-up shot is used to better show an actor's expressions and emotions during an intense emotional scene in film. It was first used and popularized by the 1928 film The Passion of Joan of Arc. So now that we got that covered, let's talk about overhead shots. Hannah, overhead. Now let's talk a little bit about the Dutch angle. So the Dutch angle is used by filmmakers to create a sense of suspense. It's when you tilt the camera on its side just a little bit so that the entire scene looks kind of off its hinges. It can also be used as a sign of foreshadowing, and the steeper the angle, the more twisted the character and or situation.
Ooh, why is it called the Dutch angle?
According to Google, Dutch does not refer to Holland, and it's a distortion of Deutsch, which is German, in German. The Dutch angle, also called the Dutch tilt and the canted angle, originated with German filmmakers during World War I when Allies' naval blockade prevented films from being imported and exported from Germany. All right, now let's move on to talking about color and saturation in film. So why do filmmakers use warmer colors for certain scenes and cooler colors for another scene? It has a lot to do with the kind of vibe or the temperature of the setting, but it also has to do with what's going on in the scene itself. So more violent scenes, scenes of anger, scenes of passion, they tend to be a little bit brighter. The saturation's a little bit more red or orange or yellow to kind of represent that tension there that wasn't there before. That's in contrast to films that tend to be shot in blue light, tend to be a little bit calmer, a little bit cooler. Blue tints also give off a little bit more of an ethereal or otherworldly vibe to the film as well, which is why you see Twilight, which is shot all in a blue filter. And I can show some of those scenes in just a few seconds. Let's talk about the importance of setting. So while movies can have multiple different settings throughout multiple different situations and multiple points of time, one really interesting thing that we're able to do as filmmakers is create a film that's set all in one place. That would be called a chamber piece. So a chamber piece is a film that's filmed all in one setting, and that can happen over multiple periods of time, or it can happen all at once. Some of the most famous chamber pieces include 12 Angry Men, The Breakfast Club, and Clue. Thanks so much for watching our episode today, Crash Course Film Studies. I'm Abigail Sawyer.
I'm Hannah Callahan.
And have a wonderful night.